Good news, sir. More American kids believe in you than they do in vaccines or the Holocaust.
What?
That's great. I mean, disheartening for America, but great for us.
No, well, if that's all. What?
Streaming services are ending 2021 with a bang by systematically putting out garbage shows one after another. Cowboy Bebop, Masters of the Strong Woman Universe 2, and now Santa Inc. In a world where nothing is sacred, Christmas is now on the chopping block yet again. Oh, hold on. Am I supposed to say Happy Holidays still? Is that it? You can't say Merry Christmas anymore because people said it's triggering. We live in that world now. You be careful out there, Stu. Don't you dare say anything about the baby Jesus. You could harm someone emotionally.
Billy and Claire channeled their anger with the help of their most hated Christmas song.
It seems like the progressive movement's overall goal is to destroy every bit of America, or Americana. American culture, really. Till we have absolutely nothing left but accountability, Twitter mobs, and rainbow flags. And even those are under attack. The pride flag has now gotten so convoluted, it's like a Chinese brain teaser, becoming ever more increasingly complicated as the years go by. Seth Rogen and the creators of the Forgettable Sausage Party have teamed up with Sarah Silverman, who delivers her lines with all the excitement of a fry cook being forced to repeat, "Can I take your order?" during the lunch rush at Wendy's.
Ugh, I am out. And just so you know, the women of the North Pole make fun of one of your dicks. Have fun wondering whose it is.
Well, it's not me. I have a beautiful penis.
Now, you would be inclined to believe that the hatred this show is receiving isn't warranted, and people could possibly just maybe be complaining to just complain. But no, I took the time out of my ever-shortening clock of lifespan to watch a few episodes. This show, it's mind-numbingly bad. If you've seen the trailer for Santa Inc., congratulations, you've seen all the show's best jokes.
If I die, get rid of my porn!
Honestly, it's really amazing when you think about it. Santa Inc. is so bad, it makes the live-action Cowboy Bebop seem good. Sadly, in this world we now live in, where everything gets so progressively bad, something that was once looks great in comparison. Case in point, the Star Wars prequels. Remember those? How everybody kinda hated them? Well, it was like a real mixed bag, right? But then we got the Disney sequels. Now, the Star Wars prequels, where we once called them Anakin Skywalker, seem like great films. And in all honesty, they are, in comparison, light years better what Disney out. Okay, let's be a little bit more recent in current events. God forbid you talk about something that happened a year or two ago. It's like 30 years for the Zoomers. Their eyes glaze over, their mouths open wide, and they drop their phones and miss a good TikTok video. Jack Dorsey steps down from Twitter. His replacement starts off day one by basically telling you it's not a free speech platform, and they start handing out ban hammers. Welcome to the roaring 2020s, a time in history that will be remembered for being utter shit. Oh, well, back on subject. Santa Inc. suffers from trying to be edgy while also being progressive. This can't be done. The old phrase comes to mind, the left can't meme, and this show is 8 episodes, so roughly 4 hours of progressive humor non-stop.
For my trainer, she'll be impressed I got a workout in.
Trainer, you're in perfect shape. Oh, sorry, that was inappropriate. I mean...
Oh no, anytime you want to compliment my body, I consent.
Douche chill.
If you don't have, like, purple hair, if you're not taking some sort of hormone, and you're not neurodivergent, this show will fucking kill your soul. I'm serious. I'm not joking right now. I'm not being facetious, and I'm not being funny. This show is absolutely horrendous. I will try to play some clips for you, because seeing is believing.
Hey, I have a rape whistle. Ah, this is my consensual sex whistle. Where's my rape one? Rape.
Fear not sexual assault, Candy Smalls.
I believe that it's time for us to develop new habits that will bring forward the post-capitalist society that we want to live in.
The solution is to find out if those titties of yours are as pointy as your ears.
You know, I'd normally find that repulsive, but you're actually inspiring me to, like, make Santa Inc. safe from predators who force women to remain scared and silent.
Connecting you to all elements of our rather bad society.
Could give me what most industrialized nations provide. Health insurance with maternity leave.
It sickens my heart that we don't provide that. But what can you do?
Revise the system, prioritize empathy and compassion.
You and me both.
I'm gonna call the Kriya unplugging your nervous system from the global economy.
Osama Bin Laden.
First woman successor.
You know how firsts of any kind turn me on.
Candy's a Jew, too. She checks off 2 boxes. Woman and Jew. Holy shit. Holy shit. A woman and a Jew?
Oh my god. Why are the elves Jewish? Could someone explain that to me? And the fact that it's brought up more than once is confusing to me to no end. Remember when Christmas was just about Christmas? Christmas shows were fun, inspiring, sweet, lovable, memorable, creative, touching, catchy songs. Santa Inc. is a cat fart in your mouth. And if you don't like it, guess what? You're a bigot. At no point during Frosty the Snowman did they put the hat on Frosty. And he looked at the elves and remarked about them being Jews. Why are all of these social and political things even in a Christmas show to begin with? I get it's for adults, but f***ing hell, it's like this Christmas show was made by Twitter. Remember when Christmas shows made you hope for peace on earth and goodwill towards men? Now they make you more cynical and jaded than ever. And then you have some Hollywood big shot going on the internet to tell you how everybody who dislikes it's a Nazi. Well, as you've seen from these clips, this show is dirty bird ass. So far, the reviews for it are sitting at a whopping 3% on Rotten Tomatoes. I would vote, but then that means I have to create an account just to vote and then write a comment about how bad the show is. And ain't nobody got time for that. I'm already doing a video for it. All right, hold on, Stu. Santa Inc. was created by a woman, Alexandria, and the executive producer was Sarah Silverman. Well, mystery solved. It was a comedy made by women.
Women aren't funny.
Why am I not surprised it's not funny?
In a world where 50% of the population is female, one man had the audacity to write an article titled, Why Women Aren't Funny. Now, Sarah Silverman, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, and writer Alessandra Stanley are striking back in Vanity Fair. Think Christopher Hitchens is worried? Think again.
There's only a dispute about what the answer is. There is no question that for women the need or ability to be funny is tremendously less than it is among men.
I swear to God, just give me the word and I will cut him.
Now it's funnier, because this really cements that joke that female comedians aren't very funny. We had Lisa Lampanelli, but then she fell off bad.
Loud, I'm rude. There was always those soccer mom types who come to see me, hoping I'll be a female comic. You know what I mean? Who talks about PMS and dating. Shut up, you dirty lick it.
So, of course, this show caught a backlash. And Seth Rogen did what every celebrity on Twitter does. He blames white supremacists for the negative feedback in the comments. Seth Rogen had this to say: "We really pissed off tens of thousands of white supremacists with our new show, Santa Inc., which is now available on HBO Max! Please read the responses to this tweet for confirmation." Oh, go f*** yourself, Seth. Did any of them leave behind a cool knife as a treat? Okay. Like, honestly, with these Hollywood types and the social justice types, the far left, the political pundits, they only have one weapon, and that's to call you an hysterophobe. If you disagree with them, you don't like something they did, immediately they use the only thing they've got. If they were like in a boxing match, the average liberal would only have a jab. Seth Rogen doesn't live in reality. He lives in Hollywood reality, where they see the world through their eyes. So they can't understand the common person anymore. They're so far out of touch. It's like living on Mount Olympus, except you don't become some all-seeing, intelligent god. You become a stuck-up, self-righteous prick that has a few $1 million and thinks you're smarter than everyone else because you got lucky. It was a lot like 2020's Imagine. Remember that? When the celebrities sang that stupid song to like the American people as if we're children, and they needed Gal Gadot and Will Ferrell to make them feel safe by singing a John Lennon song. If that wasn't the biggest ego trip I've seen in my lifetime. You know, like what? I don't need you singing Imagine. F*** off. People are losing their jobs, businesses are closing, but don't worry, Gal Gadot's like, imagine there's no heaven. And we're certainly not living in it, but I'm sure you are. Now, why didn't these celebrities sing some Marvin Gaye to BLM while they rioted in the streets, stole shoes, and burned down buildings, huh? Tyrone, calm down. What's going on? Oh, what's going on? I'm robbing you, bitch. That's what's going on. Here's the tweet from Seth Rogen talking to Casey Neistat literally a few days ago. Anyway, Casey Neistat goes, so our cars got robbed this morning because Los Angeles is a crime-riddled third world shithole of a city. But tremendous appreciation and gratitude to the hardworking officers of the LAPD West LA, who not only arrested the motherfucker, but they gave all of our stolen goods back. Wow. Talk about a guy who's got a lucky star over his shoulder. Whenever there was a crime in West Hollywood when I lived there, guess what? It just didn't get solved. I used to walk through murder scenes to pick up my Chinese takeout. Chalk lines, bro. Whatever. It's not about me. Casey Neistat calls the police, he gets help. I call the police, they're like, you're shit out of luck. Seth Rogen goes, dude, I've lived here for over 20 years. You're nuts. It's lovely here. Don't leave anything valuable in it. It's called living in the big city. Yeah, okay. Casey Neistat's like, I can still be bad though, right? Feel so violated. Dude, they just stole some crap out of your car and you got it back. Be grateful nobody stabbed or shot you. I've been stabbed. Ain't nothing cool about it, but I'm gonna let you know it happened. I've been shot at. Thankfully, I haven't been shot because I did not have insurance, but that's another story. Seth Rogen comes back with, you could be mad, but I guess I don't personally view my car as an extension of myself, and I've never really felt violated any of the 15 or so times my car was broken into. Once a guy accidentally left a cool knife in my car, so if it keeps happening, you might get a little treat. You stupid dick. Hey, Casey, leave your car out there. Maybe you get an AIDS needle, baby. It's a treat. Maybe the assailant might drop some crack in your glove compartment. It's like Santa Claus. Casey Neistat goes, I didn't get any treats. He just took the decoration for my daughter's 7th birthday party and left bloody handprints. Serious question. How did you get your car broken into 50 times? I live in West Hollywood for 20 years and parked on the street. Also, it sucks your shit was stolen, but LA is not some shithole city as far as big cities go. It has a lot going for it.
And I want to show you this. With all the fires, people in the Bay Area woke up to look at that orange and red skies, the smoke blocking the sun, some saying it feels apocalyptic. More about the air quality and how dangerous it is for all of us right now, Monica.
Across the city, the tents stretch everywhere. From Hollywood to Venice Beach, scenes from what could be a disaster movie.
If you're not shocked by what you see, then I don't know what you would be shocked by.
And everyone I know from LA or in LA is leaving, including my uncle, who's lived there like his entire life. He skipped town. It's going down the drain. Sorry if you live there. But don't worry, Seth Rogen says it's great. Seth's got money. He's made it to the big time. He's a celebrity who could put out shows and be cool, surprisingly. Now, the show has had a lot of its comments removed, like on YouTube. Like YouTube swooped in, removed the comments because they were seen as anti-Semitic. Journalists, I was reading articles trying to find the comments, and basically journalists were sitting there saying it was loaded with Nazis. the funny thing is with these people, the way they talk, it would make you think that the whole place, like all of America, is overrun by the Fourth Reich. It's ridiculous. Let's read some of these hateful tweets. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love to see Seth Rogen work more serious roles, maybe a period piece with Alec Baldwin. Jesus Christ. I see the jokes. And that's pretty much what they are. These people are just trolling. But in today's society, this is seen as like pure evil. The elf screams Merry Christmas as he strikes you. Is there like some sort of evil behind that statement that I'm missing? They should be teaching critical elf theory in schools. The most ridiculous part of all of this is that there are actually people who believe that Seth Rogen and Jimmy Fallon are funny. These people are beyond saving. All these hateful comments directed at all these hateful comments directed at us elves is dangerous. We should send these toyum to the island of misfit toys. Basically, those are some of the comments. They all just seem to be trolling directed at Seth Rogen to get under his skin, and it's working. He's tweeting about it, and he's claiming everyone who's saying it is a Nazi. Tens of thousands of them. So basically, it's an army that you didn't even know existed. And the most that they're up to is writing elf comments under videos with Seth Rogen. Okie dokie. Is it just me, or is Hollywood rewarding people that aren't actually good or funny anymore? When everything is safe and controlled, there can be no humor, no creativity, no interesting stories or ideas. How can you create new art if you're always painting within the lines? The lack of self-reflection and self-awareness in current-day Hollywood has reached a Dark Side Phil level. But at least with Dark Side Phil, he's locked away in his home. With Hollywood, they're able to destroy everything we love with complete and utter impunity. And if you dare speak out, if you dare make a stand, you're immediately labeled an ist and a phobe, a monster, a problem. And frankly, criticism isn't bigoted, because in the eyes of criticism, we are all equally shit. That's going to do it for me here at Dickbag Productions. Good night. Yeah, we have to be careful about the elf comments, Stu. YouTube is real retarded. We could get in trouble with that. Oh, yeah, I watched the show, dude. The show was terrible. Absolute garbage. Like, whew. It was like a cat shit in my mouth.